Hello, amazing international woman. This is Tom Johnson III, and this is the August reading that we're going to get into. If you haven't been here before, we do 3 categories. We have family, relationships, and work or career. So let's just jump right in. What we do is we look at the challenges and the things that are coming up in the month of August. So family of origin appears, these cards, and the romantic partner, and your friends and your colleagues. These are the relationships that we're getting, and your job. You know, how does this affect your career, your role, and how do you spend your time? Oh, all right. And what are things that are coming up? In terms of, this is the sage. This is who you really are, and this is what's coming in for you because you are being who you are. Wow. Okay. And then we have the other areas of life, which we'll clarify these in a second. So in the month of August for family, let's see what we have going here. Actually, let's look at the whole thing. Let's look at the whole thing together so we can get the big picture for the whole month. Okay, so what we have here is in family, looks like there's someone in your soul tribe is trying to control you. So there's a member in your group of your soul tribe, part of the group of people who are here to help you with your purpose here on this planet, that's trying to control you. And you're not too sure about this, so I'll clarify on that. What's going on there? What's going on with the controller there? What's card here? Travel. So it seems there's a member of your soul tribe who wants you to travel with them, and they're nudging and poking. They're not directly saying it. They're kind of going in a roundabout way of saying, I want you to travel with me to go to a certain place to do a thing. Possibly work-related, maybe work-related. At the same time, the victim's coming up here. So what I'm getting is in terms of someone in human race. So you yourself seem to be falling into, there's something about the human race in general, like there's this mentality or this way of thinking that is going to tend to pop up in the month of August of, oh, it works for other people, it doesn't work for me. That is the message I'm getting. I'm going to clarify on this to get this a little more clear. This one. Plan. So there's a plan coming up. We focus. So it sounds like in the month of August, you're going to be making some plans, and the plan's going to be frustrating. And because you have this plan and you're implementing it, yet you're not seeing the success or the fruits of your labor. And there's going to be this mentality that pops up that, oh, I've made this plan, other people have made the plan, it's worked for them, it doesn't work for me, poor me. At the same time, though, the empathize power comes up. So this is you basically saying self-love, 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 especially with this victim card here. So the best example of self-love is do something you really love to do, whatever that is. I mean, there's a billion different techniques to empathize. Do something you have absolute fun doing in August. And that will just kind of wipe out this whole victim mentality and all that stuff with the family. So that's all good. Now, with your relationships, let's see here. So colleagues, friends, romantic partner. Restless. This character is busy, just being busy, with friends. And the avoider is going with colleagues. Your romantic partner, let's see here. If you're already in a relationship, the month of August is amazing. You and your romantic partner are going to experience something new. whatever that is. And if you're single or not currently in a relationship, August is on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm getting about a 9, that you're gonna meet someone who seems like they are the one. That's the message I'm getting. And so romantic partner, everything is going great. Your colleagues, someone's avoiding you. One of your colleagues is going to probably avoid you in the month of August. So there might be a project or there's some collaboration that needs to happen, and your coworker is avoiding you. So, and the sage power that comes up is innovate. So this is like coming up with new ideas. So you may need to come up with new ways to collaborate with your coworkers to make whatever project you're working on work better. And with your friends, restless. What I'm getting is you're not spending that much time with friends. Things are more romantic partner and colleague focused. And when your friends ask you, hey, let's go do something, you're probably going to say, I'm busy. When you're actually being restless, which means you're busy being busy, and it probably has something to do with the fact that the thing with the colleague is avoiding you, and that's really taking up a lot of your attention. And what the restless does is it throws a guilt trip on you and says, you can't hang out with your friends. You have to focus on with this colleague. You have to focus on them. So that's the message I'm getting. I'm going to clarify on this. Romantic partner is fine. Love for the colleague, and friends, money. Oh, so your friends are going to want to do something that involves spending money. Woo! And at the same time, which is great, go do something with them. Spend some money. Money in, money out. Let the cash flow. It flows in, it flows out. That's the way money energy works. It comes in, it comes out, and that's how you get more. Got the card of love coming up for focus for the colleague that's avoiding you. That's an interesting card for a colleague that's avoiding you, or is probably going to avoid you. I think what I'm getting is this colleague of yours that's is probably going to avoid you, is really feels super alone. And what they're doing is they're keeping themselves trapped in their self-isolation. They just don't know it. So this is saying show them love. So invite this friend, let me re-say that. Invite this colleague to go out with you and your friends. So that's what I'm getting for the relationship. Is there anything else? What about the job? Oh, this makes total sense. Oh, that's a different category. Different category. Never mind that. So everything with friends. So invite the colleague that seems to be avoiding you out to go out with your friends, and I'll have a good time. Last but not least, we have work, and hypervigilant is your time at work. So I'm getting this message that you know who this colleague is that's avoiding you, and you need to collaborate together. And the hypervigilant is always thinking, what could possibly go wrong, or what is going wrong? Why isn't this person approaching me? So I'm getting the sense that you already know this person needs to come to you, is the feeling, or you're waiting for them. You're like, what's wrong with them? This person needs to come to me so we can complete the project or the team thing, whatever it is. And in August, a lot of time is going to be spent looking for what could possibly be wrong. And I'm getting the navigate power here, which comes up under your role. So what I'm getting is in your role description, whatever your typical job is, it sounds like typically you're not the person that goes to other people. You don't usually go to other people for team collaboration. People usually come to you, and this is what's going to be expected. Navigate says basically, well, what's important about it? Assume the whole project's already done. What did you do that made it go easily and effortlessly? So that this hypervigilant who's always looking for what's wrong won't be there. Is anything to clarify here? Yeah, sure. We got some. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. So on your time, it's saying have faith. Have faith in yourself that you can do whatever it is you need to do, and that this work colleague will pull through, which leads to you living your purpose. So you're on this planet for a reason, and part of it is believing in both yourself and this work colleague that you're gonna make whatever needs to happen. For your particular role, hobbies came up. This is really interesting. So perhaps one of your hobbies is actually spending time with your friends. It's not really a hobby per se. That's just the message I'm getting. Going out and spending time with friends, with this colleague, is the message that keeps popping up over and over again. Now, for your job or career, because you're part of a team, well, two things are coming up here: service and health. So your health is going to be affected by this hypervigilant, always looking for what's wrong. That just stresses you out, and then you'll feel crappy, and then it affects your body, and you'll have less energy. You might get higher. What happened in these situations? Stressed out, anxiety. You might have heart palpitations, some physical manifestation, aches and pains. And it's saying, by you taking this step of interacting with this colleague that's been avoiding you, you're providing a service for for your job and your career. It seems like at this point in your job and your career, whatever it is, there's been a consistent waiting for people to come to you to make things happen. And this is saying step out and be the connector. And this will be a huge service, not only to other people, but for your job and your career in the long run. So yeah, that is the month of August. And just a quick note, I have two books here: The Divine Matrix by Gregg Braden, really interesting book about how we manifest stuff, and Power versus Force, which is more of a logical approach of why people do what they do. All right, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.